Welcome to the third video in my Earthones Naturals series, I suppose. But this video is actually on a completely different product. This is the Earthones Naturals Curl Define Max Curl Enhancing Jelly. So a stronger version of the previous gel that I featured in the previous two videos. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a Natural Hair channel. As the name indicates, the Max Curl Define Jelly is a stronger hold version of their other jelly. In addition to it having a different name and stronger hold, it also has a different color, a completely different color, a different texture as well. This size container, since they don't do double wall, the container looks really tiny, but this is their 250 grams because this is a Canadian company. Right now, you can only get this at the Canadian website. The Curly Do website where I have purchased before doesn't exist anymore at all. It doesn't pop up when you go to their website, but you can change the website to go to US dollars. So everything I'm going to be saying is totally in USD. So for the 250 grams, this is more than 8 ounces. This is almost 9 ounces of product. It's 8.8 ounces. So this is $26 for this particular size, which translates out to about $2.95 per ounce. It is higher end as far as the pricing goes, but definitely not the most expensive product we've had roll across this screen here. A consideration is definitely going to be the international shipping. The shipping is not particularly cheap with this. I think it's like something around like $11 or something like that. So typically when I've purchased this on sale in the past, I at least get that high shipping off of the price of the product. So there's that. So I want to do some ingredient call outs here for this one. First of all, this has a lot of humectants. It has more humectants than a lot of the popular gels that people like to use on the botanical side. It's got glycerin, aloe juice, sodium PCA, panthenol, caprylyl glycol. Okay, the hold is coming from xanthan gum and dihydroxanthan gum. I probably pronounced that wrong, but it's just two different types of xanthan gum are providing the hold. You guys know that xanthan gum, if there's not other ingredients on top of it to kind of temper it down, or if there's just, it's really high on the ingredients list, it can possibly flake. I have not experienced any issues with flaking. I know that every time I mention xanthan gum, people come in like, they're like, oh, flaking girl, and I'm like, nah, not this one in particular. The texture of the product, it's very thick and snot-like. Very, very snot-like, and that's going to come into play when I talk about the application of the product, because the other gel is not snot-like. I don't really think so. The scent is definitely that pineapple lifesaver scent that the other one had, or like a pina colada type scent. It's the same thing. So let's get into my experience when using this product. So as per the directions, I am styling on hair that is not soaking wet, and has been previously coated with Kinky Curly Curling Custard as a base gel. I then twisted my hair up in the exact sections that I would typically apply my secondary gel, and I let my hair sit for about 2 hours. I am roughly following the process that Abena followed, except she used Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. I don't have that on hand, but the Kinky Curly is another humectancy gel that performs in a similar way. As I'm working this product through my hair, I'm noting that I'm not having as many of the issues as I typically would have with styling hair that isn't styled soaking wet in the shower. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's Kinky Curly on my hair, and because I have only been out of the shower maybe 2 hours. So naturally my hair has water trapped on it, and so because there is still water present, this product is not having to work as hard. I'm not having to apply tons of product, and as I'm raking my hair, I'm not creating frizz. So far, this is looking pretty good. I've heard about people talking about the application of this gel as far as the texture. I would say that if my hair had any less water in it, I think the texture would be more of an issue. The thick, snot-like texture definitely coats your hand that you're trying to, put the product on. And then when you put it on your hair, you definitely need to take consideration to smooth it and basically get it off of your hand. And I don't really think it's difficult, but I just think that it makes the product definitely not a slap and go product. you definitely want to make sure that you smooth this product in thoroughly so that it's not clumping up in a place or sticking to your hand or only staying in one place on your hair. It's not bad. Already there are improvements compared to the other gel that is related to this one. First of all, I can say that my hair is actually curly instead of straightish looking. The curls are a little bit more consistent looking as far as the actual shape of the curl, compared to how my hair was kind of really inconsistent and all over the place with the other gel. The part that I don't like so much is that it seems that the back of my hair really liked this product and more so laid down with it. Whereas the front of my hair, I don't know, maybe I just didn't put as much product, but the front of my hair seems to be a little more puffy than the back. So it's kind of creating this like disconnect between the front and the back, which kind of looks like style though. So I'm not entirely mad at that, but it's not how my hair usually lays. And then, however though, like my hair is defined, but it seems like it's kind of like old, like I've worn my hair for a couple of days and not the kind of definition you would expect from hair that I freshly just did. And here we are with the third day hair. I asked my husband what my hair looked like to him about 2 days ago, and he said that it looked like it wasn't dry, which I think he meant like wet, or I don't know, maybe Jerry curly looking, I don't know, old, and not as strong hold as I usually get. For me, I feel like my hair looks and feels kind of weighed down. It just now doesn't feel greasy anymore to the touch. It feels like hair, but previously it did feel like there was more of a coating on my hair, and the hair was just really, really like just lazy and droopy. These curls do look like they need a little pep added to their step, but it's kind of okay as a ponytail. And I feel like the residue in the front is a little less as well. So maybe my hair did need extra time to get this product in there. I do like that I did style with more water in my hair than the time that I decided to follow the directions with the other gel. But I think I am eager to see in the future what kind of results I will get with this product when I use it like I would use a regular styling gel, like a regular product application, because I think that will get rid of some of the tackiness and it might dilute it so that my hair is not as weighed down. But I am happy that despite it being weighed down, my hair is actually in curls, whereas my hair was more stringy and almost straightish with the other version of this gel. I think you already know my answer to this. Like, would this be a repurchase? As for right now, probably not, because there's so many products on the market that are so great that this one didn't work ideally for me. I'm not saying this is a bad product, but for me, it wasn't the best fit product, and so I probably will not repurchase. If you are interested in this brand and you want to know about the other product, I do have 2 of the previous Earthones Naturals videos, and I'm going to link those over here. I make videos every week. Subscribe, invite me over to your subscriptions page, and I'll talk to you in the next one.